really, really shitty localized music of this particular part of Florida. There's a really stupid question that I have lingering in the back of my mind. In all truth, this particular thought is something I shouldn't even like bother with. So this is just, I guess, at the core of my nature, I have to put out like the question or the curiosity I have. I just got to put it out there. And at the very least, I've done that. I may not get the answer I want. I may not get an answer, period. That's the worst case scenario. I'd rather get an answer that's not to my satisfaction. But, this, I don't like curiosity that lingers. And what up to you, C-Files? Hi, Internet. And what up, Mr. Actions, bro? You have been, let's see, timely-wise, man, you're on point. If you were getting paid for being on time, my God, bro, I'd be going broke. So, okay, this is a really silly thing. My advice overall, before I ask the question, is anybody out there that's doing what they do, what they love, looking for their niche, whatever, finding their spot, their purpose on YouTube, don't do what I do. Don't let the thought that I'm having even kind of dominate your subconscious or anything. Don't let it dominate your mind. I just can't help but ask this. Okay. I mentioned I was in somebody's chat a couple of nights ago. We were all unified by watching, stuff about the cow. It's actually, it was a chat that watches and catches up with all the cows of the YouTube streets, right? There was at least three women that I have recognized throughout the years. Now, this goes back to, the, lots of fucking bots, bro, everywhere. The bots and the cows, the bot cows, cow bots. I like cow bots. All right, so this goes back to the days where I was railing on Upchurch. He makes it easy. There's just no denying that. People don't like to hear about it. I've kept out of it because, honestly, I think Gotcha Man has been on Upchurch's neck adequately enough. And it's not a passion of mine, to do. What more could I ask for if that was a goal of mine? Like to get his attention. He blocked me on Instagram. He came into my YouTube chats and he talked some smack. Looked really dumb. He put me in a clip. I mean, what more do I want him to sue me? There is no goal. There is no goal. There's no more fun. I think he's going through it, and the internet will internet. People will do what they do. They're going to make him content like one of the cows has already done. This is the very cow that goes around saying, if you're talking about this person for X amount of time, you're grifting. Meanwhile, spent 6 plus hours talking about Ryan Upchurch and the deposition. LOL. All right, so this is a lot of edging, and I know some people like the edging. That being the case, and that being in the past, and I'm not here to continue on, although I won't say for the future, me and a specific certain someone that may or may not be in this chat right now might do a collaboration just to play some clips and have some laughs for the good old spirit of it. That's a possibility. It exists. By God, might even be next week. So I feel like I shouldn't name them, even though whatever. I even blocked 2 out of the 3 of these people. This dates back to when I used to, talk smack about Upchurch after I left Creek Squad, and they never forgave me. I think one may have been in another channel that really enjoyed following me and staying on my neck. Everybody goes through whatever arc, and as I say, I hate repeating myself. Nobody will always and ever be universally loved. So I don't know. These 3 individuals, I don't know if you're ever going to see this. It's in that chat that we were all in watching content about the cows. The question I honestly want to ask is, why, what specifically do you hate so much about me? One of you went insofar as to make a quote, right, the enemy of my enemy is not my friend. I wasn't in chat. I didn't even talk to y'all. There was something that they asked a question that I think they think that I think is embarrassing, but I've manned up to everything. I even responded and it got put up on the screen. Like there's nothing that I have done or gone through and shared that I'm hiding from or ashamed of. So repeating it in the chat, it's not having the impact that you want it to. I don't know. I don't care. If the goal is for just to hate me for the sake of it, and because there's two other people that hate you, so that's three. Three people, as near and far as I can tell, are left on YouTube that still are angry with me over the days of Creek Squad and my leaving of them. How many years is that of just being sour about like one stupid, really dumb fucking thing? Although I see that your loyalty is still strong. This is the same people where, remember the chick Jamie? She got really mad that I would talk about this shit. Oh no, you could speak whoever the fuck you are, or whatever you're saying, retracting your messages. Damn it, I can't see it and I can't scroll. But that's okay. You do what you're doing, Mr. Bot Person. Yeah, if your motivation is to like just judge me on everything, I have voluntarily shared that I knew would look bad. And I do that with a purpose. I do that because I've survived all of these stories. I've survived, all these experiences, and I've shared them because I've survived. I shared that I thought about making a terrible decision and harming somebody and never went through with it. But that is enough to apparently be brought up for 5 or 6 years. Something like that. Or 4 years? Let's say 4 years? I don't know. Because I shared it on a show before Stuck in the Middle called Mornings at Night, then Stuck in the Middle, and then on Progressive Patriot. So I guess, and I really could name the name, but I'm not interested. And if the interest is solely in just staying mad at me, then more power to you. But I would challenge you also to have a conversation with me. Really shouldn't be that. Like, I'm not that intrigued. Nothing is going to change. No drastic change. No massive positive change is going to happen. Somebody that's made their mind up for years and years to judge me on things that I almost did and talked about online is not going to suddenly have a rational thought like, well, let me talk to this human being and see what they're all about. Let's see what's going on. I found a wild locale. This is Actions, by the way. She had attempted unaliving and made threats to unalive high school kids and showed up at. How long ago was that? Because I've been dwelling in all these random stories. There's craziness happening. You know what? Thank you for the comment because you just reminded me of something I haven't sent to the Stuck in the Middle chat, which is this event. What I don't have the details, so if I speak on it, it's out of pure ignorance. But apparently there was an attack. Was it on ICE agents? What was it? Another Antifa thing? I heard Trump made comments about it. FBI is taking it very seriously. There was some form of attack, and I think it was from liberals or Antifa. I just would love to be clear on that. Bots, edging, and and Southern Comfort. Am I right or am I right? And this is a massive popular thing. And coffee. Coffee is the bee's knees right now. Everybody's drinking coffee. Well, I don't have coffee. I'm the Red Bull guy. I'm the pink drinking Red Bull guy. Pink, no, that would make me a pink colored human. I am the guy that drinks pink Red Bulls. There you go. See, but Shep, you're a smart fella. What was this attack? There was some attack, and I can't go searching on the phone because, or when I get in the house, I'll just go on the computer. There was a domestic terrorist attack. That's all I know, and I know it's been politicized. and I need to get my eyes on it. I need to go to my connections, network with my people, and see what we have to throw it on the docket of Stuck in the Middle. Very interested. Hold on. There's a. You guys see the weird stuff that YouTube chooses to do? It says add a Q&A sticker. It's gone. It said try message try asking them or sending a message to your younger self. What the fuck was that, YouTube? What are you doing? Weird, man. YouTube, we need help, but we don't need help. All right, don't try to be all therapist on us. Hey, what do you think about was it Instagram or X that has now shown where everybody is based out of? I think that shit's awesome. There's people that are really, really pissed off, and I think the majority of those people that are pissed off are A, hiding shit and scamming, or B, really, really fucking paranoid. What is the harm in just showing what fucking state and or country you reside in? I love seeing, like, so you know how many fake celebrity pages have been completely exposed for like being in Bangladesh, Pakistan, and India or South Africa? It's so amazing. There's country singers, there's a BLM movement. It's in motherfucking like Afghanistan or China. If you haven't, go look up, I guess, Asmongold talking about X or Moist Critical, Mr. Penguins talking about this. It is hilarious. I wish this is shit that would have happened when people were fucking with, my mom, who had no understanding of the internet and trusted everybody. And I could be like, look, they're in motherfucking India. That's not Kevin Costner's team. Ugh. I digress. You know what's sad? When I shared that every day and openly, it just goes to show you, look, the internet is a place, there's not a lot of rules here, but people utilized that, me being vulnerable and talking about that, which is personal, I guess. Shame on me for opening up, but people utilized that and weaponized it, made sock accounts to jump in and make fun of my mother. I remember way back deep in the pro Creek Squad days, I shared that somebody very close to me passed away. He was a boss, a mentor, a friend. He taught me a whole trade. I can install floors because of this guy. And I shared his name. Fuck me, I shared his name. And they found a picture of his. They found his obituary. And they took his image and made it their profile pictures. And a bunch of different accounts, or maybe one person with a bunch of their own socks, came in and with that face on, and it did disturb me. I thought it was just deplorable. I was shocked. I was young to the YouTube thing back then. I was honestly shocked, and I did not have the mental, psychological capacity to really handle that, to understand the depravity that anonymous people go to, or the depths that they'll go to try to bother someone over, I guess, an opinion, over the fact that they didn't think I was welcome to be in that group, or the fact that I left that group, one or the other. So I think the onus is on every individual. Yes, that's right. None of us can really too much play the victim card. We have to understand this world that I'm convinced we all maybe put our part in fucking it up, and this might be the paranoia in me. I'm not perfect. I hate paranoia, but I do think, like, the more we show how unhinged we can be to one another, just give it a matter of time, and the government will see fit to cracking down, and anonymity will be a thing of the past. You're going to have to register. You're going to submit your ID. There's just no more sock. I don't think that is a future that is a complete fantasy. I think maybe at some point, if people keep on doing what they do, snark communities, they're a great and necessary thing, but people do take shit too far, right? Swatting, driving people to unalive themselves, and that's a whole discussion for unaliving, for accountability. I don't know. I personally don't know what to say, but I certainly. What's up? Let me at least say hi if I don't recognize you. Justin, is it Justarella? Justin Torella. I don't know if that's a male or female name with the Justin. Hello and welcome. This is the channel where I just rant. It's been around for a while. It's seen its peaks, it's seen its valleys, and oh my God, are we at the lowest of the low? And I couldn't be happier about it. There is a show that I put all my heart, soul, blood, sweat, tears, and passion into called Stuck in the Middle, or the @sign Stuck in the Middle, or youtube.com/Stuck in the Middle. We're going to be bringing it to you maybe Saturday or maybe Tuesday, and I'm super duper looking forward to that. The success of that show, knock on all the wood, has been nothing short of a miracle for the past 2-3 months now. I've lost track. Please check that out. It's taking time to be here. What about whoa? What about Joker? Are you talking about the dude we used to know, Joker, from way back when? Hold up. Because I actually last night looked that dude up. What are you talking about, Oh, wait, never digress. You're not the one I think you are. Hold on, let me check your channel, dude. Give me a second. Because there was a dude named Joker way back when that I used to know, and it's not you. Okay. Alright, fair. Never digress. So anyway, okay, my bad. I thought you were an old school, like OG friend there. All well and good though. Everybody's welcome. Let's get back to not the same Joker. Yeah, different Joker. Bye free speech. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's another good concept conversation to throw in towards the end of Stuck in the Middle show after the docket, after the topics. Throwing that concept up and seeing, like, I would love to invite everybody, even troll communities, to have a conversation about that. I mean, look how far a lot of these anonymous folks go. And they use that anonymity and they misuse it and they abuse it. This is not me shining hate on that. I'm not particularly suffering from any of that shit. But, you know, you see some of those groups, right? And they take pride in their harassment campaigns. Some of these folks out there, deserve what they got coming, but then it gets to the point where, psychological warfare, the doxing, trying to get people fired, the swatting, just every possible element you can add to that little toxic soup, that sludge. I mean, it's gonna give every excuse to overzealous government to litigate or dictate the ever-loving shit out of everything that we hold near and dear to us on the internet. And I don't think, as much as I love accountability, I don't think that's something I'd like to see. I have a feeling this is a spam comment. Don't miss it! You know what? We're gonna miss it, and as much as I don't usually do that, take a fucking break. Yo, Joe, what's good, partner? Joe, what do you think, man? I think, like, I have a love slash, it's not hate that I have. Matter of fact, Joe, bro, all right, you know the chat we were in New Buck's chat, all right? God bless New Buck. I think he's a solid guy. I liked the live stream for years. I just never knew what to make of him because I never talked to him. But there's 3 people in his chat that definitely didn't like me, right? And all I want to do is just ask them, like, hey, tell me what your big issues are, or if they just want to regurgitate or repeat the shit that we've all heard me talk about and explain over and over. I don't know. Would it help if I offered an open platform? Or, like many things in life, perhaps I just have to accept that c'est la vie, such is life. It will be, it shall remain, not a damn thing I can do about it. And I'm not about to try fucking winning over anybody or apologizing again for any of that bullshit. So I guess I digress. Yeah, back to, let's try to put a number on it. What is the last controversial thing to happen on the internet where anonymity was utilized and where it just shows how unhinged everything is. Oh, I got to turn this car off, man. My battery. Oh, can't do that. I mean, there's the countless names of young people that take themselves out because of social media. Amanda Todd, that's a very old name. You remember that heartbreaking, like, kind of a meme movement she made where she did she exposed herself, and then people blackmailed her, and she made like the cue cards video and then took her own life at 14 with bleach. There's a lot of stories like that. The, how about when all these groups that exist, there's so many groups, they congregate and they make these like kind of game plans, or they'll just make a strategy to follow people around to the point where they might just lose their shit, harass their loved ones. There's just so many toxic elements. Everything negative that's happened in the real world, it happens in this little digital world. And I don't visit Reddit. I hear all about like snark Reddit threads and all that, and I don't know. There's layers and there's levels to this shit. How many times have we had a criminal that went out to do heinous acts to perform for an anonymous crowd, namely 4chan? There's a specific name, an event that comes to mind. You guys remember it. You may not know which one I'm referring to. That asshole, despite my rhetoric, despite my concern and beliefs that I share very openly, I absolutely wholeheartedly condemn and like, I hope this person is burning in hell, who went into that mosque and played his Aryan Brotherhood music and pew-pewed a bunch of innocent Muslim people, like, just were in their own church, minding their own business, and that was live streamed. How many crimes have we seen live streamed at this point? Let's go back a little further. You remember, forgive me for not remembering the name, that Asian kid who sent that, like, package. He was Virginia Tech, I think it was, and he sent this package to the media, and it was all these pictures of him looking so angry and broken, and picture of him with the hammer, just like mean mugging and grilling, and all the ammo, and like this movement that we're seeing of people that are sacrificing obtainable dreams. Not to say streaming can't work out for many. Look, clearly there's some, but there is a cap. Just like in Hollywood, some people try, very few make it. Streaming, not everybody makes it to a means of success. I find myself fearful of the younger generation, the children and the teenagers that have thrown everything away, and they'll even, like, Asmongold's doing amazing, but they look at him like uh, he is their hero. Asmongold dropped out of school, did everything. I watched one of his live streams or a clip of it. He said he peaked. He's on his new game plus. He dropped out of school to help out his parents, started streaming full time. He got lucky. He is one of a few. I worry about how desensitized these kids are these days, how much they don't touch grass, how concerned they are about social media when they're in a classroom next to one another but worlds apart because they're busy looking at who's hitting like on what and who's posting what about who or who's doing what. There's just this I don't see anything really healthy about all of this stuff if I add it together. So I don't know. I think at some point the powers that be will step in and utilize one of the things I've listed here as a polarizing excuse slash reason to absolutely start putting limitations on our free speech on the internet. I do believe a free internet is something that we are only going to experience in this lifetime, and perhaps at some point within our lifetimes we might slowly also watch it get taken away from us. Just as some of us, like me, maybe like you, we were born into a world before the internet was dominating everything, where everything is digital. We, drank from hoses. The street lights were a sign it was bedtime. All that good stuff. We were there for the first Nintendo, for dial-up modems, for all that shit, only to watch it get to where it is now, where AI looks real and you have to question reality at this point. Yeah, I guess I really went on a tangent, huh? Grass is grass, Seafouse. You're hopeless, damn it! Go drink some coffee. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Everybody else is drinking coffee. You're not in the cool coffee club. No, I'm fucking around. I let everybody do as they do. Nothing can be stopped. And that's the thing of it. Hey, anybody else watching Stranger Things or trying? By God, I swear, I don't know. Every season of Stranger Things I've always found compelling, but these last, whatever just came out, these 4 episodes, I lost count how many times I fell asleep trying to watch it. How many times I'd wake up an episode away from where I started and have to rewind. It's that boring, isn't it? It is just that boring. Oh my God. The exposition or the story build up, I don't care. And by God, is somebody going to comment that these kids look freaking 35? I did not intend to go on a tangent about Stranger Things. I'm going to do my damnedest, guys. Say a prayer and wish me luck to finish the last episode of episode 4, season 5, which just means we got to wait another 12 years before the next come out. I'm going to do this. Gonna do this. Never watched it? You're not missing a damn thing, okay? On the internet, CVAL, well, you know what? CVAL specifically for you, sir, I'm gonna put you on a strict diet of no grass, no coffee, no fucking coffee, you understand me? If I see another cup of coffee, I swear to... No sunshine, alright? I want drapes, I want darkness, I want shadows and bags under your eyes. And, just hydrate with nothing but Purple Faygo. I don't care if it's not your favorite. Purple Faygo and Purple Faygo alone. You're not allowed to talk to anybody else, not me, not anybody in the chat, except for Shep. Shep, be there for Seafouls, because he's only allowed to talk to you. That's it. He's excommunicado. We're John Wick and Seafouls here. You better get lock, stocked, and some smoking barrels cut. All right. I'm just being silly. I think I'm dog tired. I have to wake up early. Got a nice payday today. Let me tell you me. All right. God bless you guys. I'm going to go. You love Purple Faygo? Dude, now I miss Damn it! See, I miss Faygo right now. And in this very moment, I don't know where to get it. I want Faygo. All right, fuck it. All right. You don't get what you always want, loser. Peace out, Girl Scouts. God bless again, okay? Good night. Get some sleep, tards. Buy some online. Pshaw! Like, I can think about things and do